Emiera.
Mm-hmm.
You are
Wait.
the snow crunches underfoot, sticking to your shoes. That student's skirt has turned out to actually be pretty good as like a warm like overskirt,
Mm.
and it has pockets.
Who doesn't love pockets?
Yeah,
You got some
crunch
too.
and crackle. Uh, the crunch and crackle of icy snow signals your walk. The day itself is bright enough, but the shadows cast by the city's buildings mean there is plenty of areas for last week's snow to hide. It lingers in the gutters and trod to slush on the ice on the walks. You're good at keeping your footing, though. The clatter of horses moves along the sidewalk, moves along the streets next to you. You're making your way towards Enid's place. Make a resolve roll.
Okay. 15. I keep rolling mid.
Concerning Ambrose, are you frustrated, scared, angry?
She is exhausted. She wants him to be safe and she's scared for him. She's angry that she can't fix things easily. She knows this is going to take a lot and it might not even be the best outcome that they'll get, no matter how hard they try. Um, she's tired um, from the mental hula hoops it took to like keep focused and not hurt him more by focusing on him and talking to him while she was trying to get him home.
Mm-hmm.
So she left to go to see Enid for a while, get some air.
With how he was talking, are you scared?
Yeah. She's scared for him.
And you've never seen him like that. That kind of like manic giddiness. That's new.
He said that he didn't have anyone, but he has her. And she hoped that some part of her would be enough, but she knows that he deserves to find out who his family is.
That thought sticks in your mind. Like a sliver of lathed metal stuck in the gearworks, grinding against the teeth. Some part of you would be enough. Shouldn't you be enough? Why aren't you enough? Why weren't you enough? For for him. For Amy. Your foot goes into a puddle. Oh, cold, cold, cold.
I think she just like stands still and her hands all like turn white She's like, she feels the knot forming again of like, I need release. I need something to take my mind off all of this. Some blind rage, like I just gnawing at the bars.
But that's part of why you came here.
So
You
that
don't
I
want to
didn't do
turn to
that.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You look up at the stay house. Here you are.
She relaxes and thinks of an excuse as to why she's here before stepping into the herb shop.
The bell jingles. We're out of the birth herb, if that's what you... She looks up at you. Oh! Dearie!
Hello. It's been a while.
Too long, too long. Come on now. Ah! We're tracking sodden slop into my shop.
I'm so
Give me that.
sorry.
She pushes you
stop.
back onto a bench and starts, like, taking off your shoes.
You look good. How have you been?
Ah! It's dreadful. They're raising import taxes again.
Hmm.
I think they're trying to put pressure on Carasia.
Have you had any people come asking about me?
None but there was a couple of chaps said they worked for some agency or some such. They were asking about the bombing.
Ah. Alright then.
See, your left foot went swimming.
I was caught in my thoughts.
Hmm.
That's partly the reason I'm here, actually.
What? Damp stockings? She takes your sock that's like dripping and throws it onto the hearth by the fire.
No. Um. Have you ever been married? Ever been in love?
Those are two very different questions, dear.
You're right. Answer the second one.
I have been in love. 3 times. What about it?
I'm just. There's a man.
Mm.
You've met him, actually. Briefly. The redhead?
Oh, goodness. Was he a streetwalker?
No, I don't think so.
Well, I'd be sure first.
I don't think I can get any more sure than this. And it's terrifying.
I meant about whether or not he's a whore.
I'm pretty sure he isn't.
Not that there's anything wrong with that. Just want to be something you're sure of.
Yes, like I said, I'm pretty sure. I have to do something that that could very well make it so that you'll never see me again.
You managed to pull through so far.
You're right. Somewhat, I guess. What I'm saying is that do you think if you knew you were going to die, would you tell the person you loved them?
We're all going to die. So I'd say the sooner the better.
But you could spare them the pain of losing you if you don't.
Dear, if you keep something like that to yourself, they're losing you twice.
You're right. I suppose. I just don't want to hurt him. And the worst part is he isn't even scared that I will.
There are some pains that are better than some pleasures. Sometimes it's better to be hurt by someone you love than to be pitied by someone who likes you.
I don't know when I'm gonna see you again. This is getting serious now.
Is it important?
Yes.
Do you think it's the right thing?
Yes.
And are you proud of it?
If it works.
You should be proud of the trying, whether it works or not.
Well, if it doesn't, I will not be alive to be proud of trying.
And I'll be proud for you. As for marriage, I was married 2 weeks. Took a trip down to Cosa Renova. Married by a Sikan when we got there. 2 weeks later, we could not stand each other.
Hmm.
His sisters and I partied like there was no tomorrow at his funeral. We cried our eyes out.
Two weeks.
2 weeks. He was one of the best friends I ever had.
She reaches for her bag and pulls out her last Orath vial and takes Enid's hand and puts it in it. It's worth a lot. Enough to get a train ticket, to run if you need to. But I know that you will most likely use it to save someone.
This really is serious, isn't it?
Yes. Things got complicated fast. Too fast for me to dodge. You've always known what I am. And you accepted me anyway. And people deserve someone like that. In this world. And if I have helped you in any way, then I am proud.
I'd be proud.
If it works. If I do it. If we do it. Will you be there? With me?
I'll do what I can, dear. We can never promise the future. But I'll do everything I can.
I'm staying at the Howell estate.
How did you come by this? She says. The Orath.
She gives her a look.
I mean, how did you... Do you have someone?
It's always been me. And you know
I
that.
see.
I couldn't tell you before. But I believe now that my fate is sealed. They wouldn't come for you anyway.
This is why whenever you tested any of my potions, the harmful effects didn't do squat to you.
Yes. I'm immune. That's why I was always okay with testing your potions.
Hmm.
The worst thing I got was a bit of a stomachache.
How do you get it? Just take your blood. Is that it?
No, it's usually through an injection.
Hmm.
Near my heart.
See.
Because that's where it is. The closer to my heart it is, the more pure. While my fingers bleed red, my chest bleeds gold. But I fucked up. I let someone get too close. And in trying to help them, I have spoiled the relationship. And now, getting these will be much harder from now on. But I will be fine. Like you said. The next time you see me, I do not know where I will be, or who I will be. The daughter of a high lord, the wife of a gold butcher, the wife of him, dead. So many possibilities. Half of them, more than half, end up in death anyway.
No. I know who you'll be no matter what.
I am going down to the docks. Update someone on some things. And then I'll tell him to take care of you. I knew him, of course. I think you already do. How was your little, sailor thing that you do?
I take care of who I can.
Always dragging in strays.
Mm-hmm. That's the way of it.
They are so lucky to have you.
Most of them are lucky to be alive.
Mm. As I was. This scared little teenage girl stumbling into your shop looking for food. Who would have thought?
And money from my till, I imagine.
More like remedies. I was a lot of things, am a lot of things, but I don't steal. Never have.
Mm.
Or when. Only when I need to. But never from you. I should go. If you need me. Come by.
I'll do that.
But if you even get the slightest inkling that you need to go, that you need to run, do it.
You have a plan.
Yes. I do not
Do
know
you
how
need
well
any
it will
help?
work. I... No. Unless you have some poison. Proper poison. Death poison. Stuff that's illegal poison.
I'll need to know how you plan to deliver it.
Probably through calculated shots with a dagger. Let's just say injection.
Do you know how you're going to get close?
Yes. I left here for a year at one point. Came back a couple months ago, right? The place I was before I ran from the city. I told you a little, but he's still hurting people. A lot of them.
There are remedies to a lot of things. Sometimes the medicine is as bad as the poison, but I imagine your old employer has a wide access of remedies of all kinds.
That is true enough.
So even though I have poisons that are lethal, they can be counteracted. But there might be something.
Paralysis. That often needs time. And time is all I need.
You're saying if you have a paralysis, then he can't get somewhere to
Yeah.
cure it.
Yep. if it's fast acting, he won't know until he's fucked, and then she has hours, maybe. She can move him wherever she wants him to be. She can talk to him and he can't do shit. Yeah.
Assuming, she says, that you can get him alone.
Again.
Alright.
Well, it's better to leave all the options open anyway. What was your idea?
Well then. Herbs are complex. Living. Saps and resins, venoms and poisons. All these things are alive, and they can die. That's how you beat a natural poison. That's what an antitoxin is. It's a thing that poisons the poison. But if it's not alive, well, then there's no real killing it. Heavy metal poisoning. Usually, something that's slow. Attacks the mind before the body, usually. But there are mixtures, and there are metals.
I'll look into that.
You can do better than that. You say you're heading towards the dock?
Mm.
Do you know a man by the name of Zeke?
Is that one of Bertram's friends?
Mm-hmm.
I think, yeah, she'll like, yes, I remember him. Jesus. Yes, sort of. We've met a few times.
Well, he can show you to someone that can get you what you need. She scribbles some details. She's asking for ataxia powder. It's a heavy metal made from oxides and calcides, both arcane and infernal.
Do you know anything about a plant? Sorry, it's a topic change, I know. But a plant from Salvandara.
There are many.
What was the name? Can you tell me above table? Because she would definitely remember it, but I can't. So, what was the name of the plant that party needed to fix? La, la, la.
Right. Oops. Nope. Right here. Lucid Bloom.
Ah, right. Okay. Sorry, I should have just got that.
Tanagras Ruin.
Um.
To which someone commented, "So pretty, yippee."
I stand by my statements.
Okay.
It's called Lucid Bloom, I think. It has a more feral name as well. Have you heard of it?
I'm afraid not, but I could look into it. That's
No.
far away.
No, do not. you not concern yourself. I'm sure we have it already in hand. They already had some plans. I was just making sure there was no loose ends that could perhaps lead to something. Do you know anything about South Endara? You're the smartest person I know.
You need a better class of companion. But if most of what I know of South Endara is based on others.
I mean, do they... I know they have an ambassador, but do they have a royal family? Do they...
Did. That train you're on.
Right.
The Shah died. His son inherited. However, he is a ruler in exile. The Hijar rules in his stead. It's a mess over there right now. The Hijar came to power on promises of driving out the railroads and the Ostian companies. But now that they're in power, they find that they need the railroads to keep things running.
Do you know where he is?
The new Shah?
The prince.
I believe he's a guest of one of the parliament members. But I'm sure he would have much to say on this situation. He may even be eager to speak to someone who was there when his father died.
I fear I can shed much light on the situation for him. I think I've just...
I don't know what sort of man he is. But
I will be
if I
okay.
know you, if I know you, you can make that decision for him.
Thank you. I think you have just given me plan A and B.
She smiles.
I must go now. I don't want it to be too late by the time I get back. I need to tell him. I need to tell all of them the plan that I have.
She nods. I hope Plan C goes well.
She'll take her sweat socks back, kind of squeeze them out over the fire, and put...
Oh no, they're nice and warm now.
Oh, nice, yippee! She'll put them back on and put her shoe on, and then she'll hug her. I love you, Enid.
I love you too, dear. And she sees Zeke.
I
She
will.
sees Zeke. Tell
Emiera.
him that those were some good 2 weeks.
Right. I will.
Didn't she say she went to his funeral?
Yeah, Emiera gets that, but you know what? She's not gonna press. She'll ask Zeke about it. Hey, did you fake your fucking death, dude? That's crazy. She'll go for the door, and then kind of give one last glance around the herb shop, and this is hard. She knows that she's definitely from this point on, either going to die and not see her again, or going to be a completely different person when she does see her again. So
Mm-hmm.
she kind of watches her return back into the back before taking like a deep breath and heading to the docks. Do you want to know the idea that I'm having in my mind?
Go for it.
Okay. Plan A. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Convince Amond to help without threatening him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, find something on him or whatever. I do not think that particular plan is going to work. I think he's going to get out of it. Okay? So, plan B. She knows a lot of information about what happened in that train crash. She goes to the prince. You help me and I'll help you.
Mm-hmm.
I know someone who is close with the ambassador who can help you get your country back. However, I need standing. I need support. And you are, whether you're not there right now or whatever, your rightful place is on a throne, and that is huge. If you come with me to my father, then that's a stand, and he will have to listen.
Mm-hmm.
She's like trying to figure out ways to do this in the safest way possible, and she's really, really scared that she's going to have to sacrifice and make Ambrose upset for her own goals, which is really hard. But she kind of knows that deep down, I think she knows that Kai will be very, very jealous if she shows up into society, not just with Aemond, but with someone who is of massive standing higher than he is. That will set off the dogs in him. No matter if he's got a wife or not, he always was really, really possessive over her. So
Mm-hmm.
it was that will set the dogs off, and then she'll get him like that. The dogs. And she has something that the prince wants.
Now here's
Information.
a question: are you willing to give that to the prince? Like the Hajar have taken over power, and Imparti is with the Hajar right now.
Yep. She is willing to do anything
Yep.
to achieve her goals.
Okay.
And
Yep. There we
because
go.
now she because now she's got to she feels like she needs to protect people as well. Her goals are more steadfast and more planned out than they usually would be. And she thinks if this is going to protect me and others during this, then I'll do it. Which is scary. Very scary. I think it's a good plan. Go to Aemond, be like,
Yeah.
"You're gonna do it, bitch," and he's gonna be like, "No, bitch, I'm not gonna do it." And then go to the prince and say, "You're gonna do it," and then he'll be like, "I need information, so I guess I'm doing it." And then go back to Aemon and be like, "Now you have to. I'm engaged to a prince. You dick." And I'm sure you'll want that attention and publicity because you're a public attention-seeking whore. And unless you want me to out you on all your little escapades as well, and now people will listen because I'm engaged, you're gonna have to do what I say. Yeah, what do we think? What do you think, Val? Thoughts, opinions, prayers?
I think you are correct. Also, the using social pressure is a really good idea because that's the one place where Kai is really that's a really good weakness to pick out for Kai.
Yeah.
Because he can't do.
Okay.
That's a really good weakness to use against him.
Mm-hmm.
He can't do all of his normal murdery tactics and stuff out in the open.
Nope. He cannot.
That's smart of you. And Val, this is like coming up with a plan of like, because I didn't have any part of it. I wasn't like, here's what you could do. I didn't say any of this. This is all on Lex. This kind of stuff coming up with like, okay, so we have these problems, I have these goals, I have these obstacles in my way. How do I try and yes, quite. How do I try and overcome these? And coming up with that on your own and being proactive about that is how you succeed in my games.
Yeah. This man will not give you anything on a silver platter. You need to learn how to take it. First you need to learn how to craft the meal, and then you need to know how to cook the meal, and then you need to know how to present the meal, and then it will be served to you on a silver platter because you fucking made it.
That's pretty much what Josh said, isn't it, Val? They talked to Josh about the previous campaign, and Josh's advice was beat him up. Don't let him get away with anything. Josh's advice was kill him. Yep, that was literally Josh's advice for you guys to me. Was to kick my ass.
I already got that one done. Okay.
Alright.
Yeah,
so you're headed down to the docks?
Indeed she is.
Alright. Who are you looking for first?
Probably Bertram.
Okay. Alright. Make a fortune roll for me. Fun fact, this fortune roll is really important.
Uh-oh. What have I said? No.
Well, then I would just treat that as a nat 1.
17.
Okay, so first things first, Bertram is alive.
Oh, okay. Shit.
I told you it was an important roll.
Damn.
Alright, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. But when I come back, you have found Bertram, and he is alive.
Let's go. I can't wait to see you play Bertram. It's gonna go hard. Val, unmute. Please, let's yap.
I'm Bertram.
Okay. Quit it. Val, please. Okay, yippee. Hi. What do you actually think of the plan? What are your thoughts?
I do think it's a good plan. My brain is like,
it just sucks, right?
Yeah.
It just sucks.
Yeah. I mean, there's 2 solid options.
Yeah. I don't think she would, like, I don't think there will ever actually be an engagement to the prince. I think it will be, like, fake, that they'll tell Aemond that, if he doesn't do this, they will announce it. And to prove that, they'll, like, show up to a ball together. But, so that puts Kai on edge, because he doesn't know how far the relationship is, and, like, how deep it goes. Oh, I was scared. Very scary.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Well, Emiera's accepted that this is probably going to kill her.
Oh.
No, because it's kind of just like, she knows that this is huge. That this is gonna she's either gonna be able to do what she needs to, which is kill Aemond and Kai, or they're gonna kill her. And there is no in between in that. They will either kill her, or she will succeed in killing them. Which is really, really sad and scary. Obviously, other things can go wrong and other things can go right, but that's kind of like the two ends of the pencil.
Yeah. Two ends of the spectrum that Emiera is seeing at the moment.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. I'm kind of, like, I feel so bad for her. And I hope that I'm playing her in a way that is, like, understandable, in the sense that she just wants love, but she has this thing that she just can't rip out of herself, and she's hoping that by killing these two people, she'll be able to, like, be normal, which is not true. Therapy, girl. But yeah, I'm just very...
It's okay. Therapy is expensive. Being hot is free.
That's what I'm saying. She's, to be fair, I find her really hot when she's scary. Like, when she was, like...
Oh, absolutely.
When she was threatening Sam and, like, Miriam, like, being really, like, cold with Miriam, I was like, damn, this is really hot. This is some good work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, she's meant to be frightening. She's meant to be psychopathic, because she gets into this headspace where she's like, okay, this is what I'm doing, and if anyone gets in my way, well, I have daggers, and they'll no longer be in my way in a minute. But she was so scared for Ambrose. And it really hurt. I was like, oh god, there's nothing I can do except, like, use all my fucking chance to heal him. And she did. She put 18 chance on that shit.
Yeah.
Hopefully nothing attacks her right now, otherwise she's gonna be fucked. She'll have to rely on her base rolls. No chance.
I think she'll be fine, but that's also just me being hopeful.
Yeah. Yeah. Mark is doing this solo session because I'm getting an injection on Wednesday, and I'm freaking out about it.
Oh.
So he's being nice, basically.
Are you feeling better though? Like, in general?
In general, yeah. Mentally, no. Like, I've gotten over the illness, but it was like, oh, your stomach is no longer in searing pain. You're no longer needing to throw up. However, you're now going to start your period after 2 months of not having it, and it's going to be really fucking painful. So
that's not fun.
Yeah. I have been bleeding since was it Thursday? I don't know. Hold on, let me check. I can check. And it has been heavy constantly.
Oh
No, it
no.
wasn't. It was but it was. It was Thursday. It was Thursday morning. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days of heavy, heavy, heavy bleeding.
Yikes.
Yeah.
That's not good.
No, that's why I'm going in for a blood test on Wednesday, but I'm freaking out about it because I am literally terrified of needles. So terrified to the
Uh,
point where my emotions are crazy right now because I'm struggling to exist without thinking about it. Yeah. We love it. We love my body. It's great. It's a great place.
it's so great. Yeah.
I loved
We
CC this
love
session, by the way.
Yeah.
Like I was like, tell him you love him. Tell him you love
Ah,
him too. Do it. Do
I
it. I
know.
was screaming. I was like, now kiss. I'm sorry. I really did distract you. To be fair, David
You're
was egging
good.
me
No.
on.
Yeah, it's okay. No, I was giggling about it because I was like, this is exactly why I like having cameras on for sessions.
Yeah.
Because like I like seeing reactions to things. I like when people get to see my reactions to things. Because then
Yeah.
it feels more like we're at an actual table
Yeah.
instead of across the globe from each other.
Well,
But
it's
yeah.
only you, David, and Mark that's like across the globe. You should come here. We're better.
Well, I mean, given the state of the world right now, it's very tempting.
Literally, I know.
Yeah.
Have you actually
But
like people are actually doing that salute because Elon did it?
mhm.
They're like they bang their chest and go, "Oh, my heart goes out to you, motherfucker." Go to Germany and do that. You will literally be arrested. Do it. You won't.
Yeah.
Or Austria. Do it. You won't.
Yeah.
But they would. They would. And then they'd be like, "You're infringing on my freedom of speech." Oh, I hate people so much. They are so dumb.
They're
It hurts my head.
yeah. Yeah, and then there's like I got an email from the university the other day about like campus protection against like ICE
Yeah.
and forced deportation. But one of my friends was like checking the numbers that they gave us to call in case something happens. None of them work. Not a single number works.
That's horrifying.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't they
Luckily,
check? Jesus.
I don't know. Luckily, we're in the middle of the city, and it looks like they're going for the mid-sized cities first, which is still horrible, but they're going for the mid-sized cities first, which hopefully gives our school some time to pull its shit together.
Yeah. That's so fucking scary. And with Donald Trump signing that life begins at conception and that bringing into the point
I
that
think that's fun.
it's funny,
I
but
think that's
in the same
absolutely hilarious.
in the same bill it says that like it can if you want if your parents weren't born in America, you could also be deported if
Yeah.
you were born there, which is crazy.
Mm-hmm. Just trying to end birthright citizenship as well.
Yeah, that's what I was on
Uh,
about.
yeah.
Oh,
I don't
someone squished the little fucking what's it already. And
Good
the
grief.
scariest bit over here is that like Elon donated a bunch of money to one of our worst parties. Like the most racist fucking party you've ever seen. They're so openly racist. Like very, very, very openly racist. And it's insane to me that he just did that. And now I'm like, should I make plans to leave? Because I do not. If that party gets into power, fuck that. Like that's crazy.
Yeah.
Sorry, yapping politics. No, but
No, you're good.
I
Don't worry.
really enjoyed like Cece panicking because Emiera told her about Aemond is crazy. Aemond
Yeah.
just being there in general was insane. As soon as Mark was describing
Yeah.
this man, I was like, this is fucking Aemond, isn't it? And I was like, he's still hot though. Like I picked him well. But like fuck, he's so close to you. He's so close to your family. It's ew.
Yeah.
And
I
Kai maybe
don't.
having affiliations with Hillary's wife, Lavinia, that's horrifying as well.
Mm, yeah, they're all too close.
Yeah,
They're too
Mark's
fucking
so good at
close.
that.
I like it, but I don't like it. You know?
Yeah. And it also gives a
Makes
link to Amira and Cece as well, because Amira was
yeah.
taken by the church. So she went through what Cece would have went through, or something similar, depending on what they wanted from Cece.
Yeah. Yeah, that was not something that I talked about with Mark. So I
No.
have like that was genuine like shock and surprise.
Yeah, he loves doing that. It's great. He's so good at it.
Really is.
It's scary. I was like, oh shit. This girl could have gone through what Amira went through, but just at a younger age. Horrifying.
Yeah.
There's also the thing about the conductor. I think Amira will. I think it's just like an extra layer. She's just trying to build up as many layers of protection as she can. Because Kai, as soon as he realizes that she isn't going to go away, he's going to come out swinging. And she's very worried about that. And she fears about it for Aemond as well, but she thinks there is a chance she'll be able to convince him. But there is something that is planned that she needs to figure out about him first before she confronts him.
Oh my god. Phoebe texted me while we were on break. And she was like, I hope the confession was okay. And I was like, oh my god, dude, my brain the entire time, like,
I could
I
see
could
it.
basically just, I could hear Cece in the back of my head just going, should I kiss him? Should I kiss him? Is this what's going on? Am I about to kiss this guy?
You should have. It would have been the perfect moment to kiss him. Like after he just almost died, and like
I
then
know.
it would have been so perfect. But like I understand why you didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then admitting to Daddykins that you love him was crazy. I was like, damn, girl, fucking pick it. I'm like, these bitches admitting their love to, like, anyone but each other. It's like, fucking, please, release me.
You did the same shit. Calm down.
Yeah, but Ambrose and Amira have kissed, and they kind of know that they both like each other.
Well,
But
I mean,
official
you could
fallout,
say
though.
the same about. You could say the same about these two.
Nah, the slow burn is real. Phoebe was giggling in my fucking face last night about how the slow burn was real. And I was like, stop it. I hate it. I love it, but I hate it. Please.
I love our little slow burn. Oh, it's so great. They're so cute. They drive me insane, but they're so cute. I was like walking back from getting lunch earlier after session, and I was just thinking about session, and I was like I couldn't stop like smiling about it. I was like, oh my god, I feel like I'm a fucking schoolgirl thinking about a crush, but it's me thinking about my like fictional characters, fictional maybe boyfriend. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, I feel that. Like I've like caught myself being like, oh my god, Amber's is so. Why am I thinking about this? I'm an adult. Let me take a step back.
Exactly.
Like, I've caught myself kicking my feet and twirling my hair a few times, and it's like, why am I doing this? I've also caught myself smiling like a fucking idiot, like while I'm walking, and I'm like thinking about like what's happening and stuff that I have planned, and I'm like, oh, this is so cute, meow 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 meow, and then I'm like, oh god, release me. I'm smiling like a fucking idiot. People think I'm weird.
Well, there's a reason for this.
Okay.
Hello, welcome back.
I saw you come back, and I was like, you're gonna say some stupid shit.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Okay. the mic mute is crazy. That was perfect.
Val heard genders and noped the fuck out.